It seems like right now we're seeing many office towers, office buildings, and different spaces all getting pretty much destroyed, right? We got too much debt, too many people taking out loans, and guess what's getting to the point where there's not enough tenants, the economy's slowing down, consumerism slowing down, and we're getting a lot of these properties being more and more empty by the day. I mean, look at Chicago, look at Manhattan, look at San Francisco. So many office buildings. This is not great at all. We're going to be seeing US banks taking a massive slam very, very soon. If you guys think 2023 was kind of an iffy year for real estate, 2024 is about to get even worse. Because 2024, it's not just United States real estate landlords that have money due, but we have many property places like Vancouver, we got Hong Kong, we got London. Many of these landlords who are in the commercial space are now owing banks hundreds of millions of dollars, even billions of dollars. Check out this article right here by Business Insider. US banks could get slammed with another $160 billion in losses as commercial real estate faces the biggest crash since '08. And it just seems like not enough people are talking about this. We are literally seeing whole entire buildings being sold for pennies on the dollar. Imagine you bought a building for $500 million a few years ago. Now you sold it for $200 million. This is an example of San Francisco. We're seeing a lot of San Francisco properties literally selling for super cheap prices. It's not just San Francisco, guys. It's Dallas, it's Houston, it's Chicago. It's everywhere. And look at here. Commercial real estate could suffer the biggest crash since the great financial crisis. Bad news for banks, especially the small regional banks. They're going to be seeing another additional $160 billion of losses. And the reason why is a lot of the small regional banks have a ton of money, not just in commercial office loans, but also they own commercial office property themselves. What about the big banks like JP Morgan and Wells Fargo? They're fine. They don't always undertake a lot of these local commercial projects. Generally speaking, small regional banks are going to be the ones who fund a lot of local office projects and commercial projects. Usually it's regional banks. Look at around your neighborhood, look around your downtown. Most of the construction is being funded not by the top 5 banks. It's usually by the smaller guys. And look around. You have a lot of crazy stuff happening. You even have very wealthy apartment complexes dropping massively in price. We're going to be seeing worse things happening in the commercial real estate sector. There's also multiple papers coming out talking about how the commercial real estate distress is causing massive banks to fail because the Feds really hiked up rates aggressively in 2022. Not to mention, we're getting a lot of these big banks and big hedge funds making big bets that commercial real estate and office workers will be coming back. But not really. It's mostly the rise of remote work and hybrid work right now. If you look at this, it's estimated that due to declines in property values from rate hikes and remote work, 14% of all loans and 44% of all office loans are in negative equity, meaning the current values are less than the outstanding loan balances. This is pretty freaky considering that if your building is worth less than the mortgage you took out, what's the point of even paying for the mortgage? You might as well just default on the building. And that's exactly what's happening. We're seeing a massive defaults in the commercial real estate sector. Many properties are becoming worthless by the day. And what's even scary about the situation is a lot of these offices, they started off with like 100% occupancy rate. Now it's more like 70, 60, 50%. Also got the decline of WeWork, decline of co-working spaces. Many companies are shutting down offices to save money for 2024. These are all terrible factors that's killing the commercial real estate sector. And also, for some reason, construction for offices is at an all-time high. Too many people making bad bets, let me tell you that. And the small regional banks don't care. They just want to loan out money and make some cash. Interest rates are super high. They're making mad bank. So get ready. We're going to be seeing something even worse in 2024 because the commercial real estate sector is on the brink of collapsing right now. In fact, many cities like San Francisco and Oakland, their commercial real estate market has already collapsed, and we're just seeing auctions and auctions every single week.